Well, I hope you can hear me. South Florida, DCL in the house. Thank you so much for stopping by on your Saturday night. Hey, tell me, is my video coming in? Is my sound working? Check, check. 1, 2, check, check. Oh boy, I'm delirious. All right, so let's take a look at some of the things here. Hello, so let's see, Country Prepper here, GO321. Let's get some light on the subject here. 3021. Hello. So is my sound working? That's all I'm concerned about right now. I know you can see me. You're saying hi to me. Sound is working. We hear you and see you. That's all I want to know. Thank you so much. So I'm going to be multitasking while we're chatting. Collector's lightsaber, believe it or not. This is not a toy. This is actually a collector's piece of equipment from, not a piece of equipment, but it's a collector's lightsaber. I'm a little tired today. I was working. So I'm going to multitask. I'm changing the batteries out in this thing. And I'm going to just do it while we're talking. So, so Mr. Skankatank just started. And I mentioned to everybody I am basically multitasking. So I did a, good thing about my subscribers, some of them are, just because, and I'm pointing at me, just because you have a YouTube channel does not mean you know it all. Case in point, I attempted to do some coin roll hunting, and I took the advice of the gentleman at the bank. And I purchased some dollar coins, a roll of dollars, and a roll of silver dollars. Oh, shoot. And where does the rest of them go? And when I got them home, I did a video on it. Hey, look, I can't find no silver, yada, yada, yada. And I get messages from my subscribers telling me, educating me on what I thought I was doing correctly. Turns out you really can't find any silver in a roll of the $1. And it takes an awful lot of silver dollar. No, it takes an awful lot of the half dollars. A lot of coins. They say sometimes you can buy a box and not even find any. So I thought I knew what I was doing, and my subscribers just educated me. Let's try this now. Try this. I'll even turn this on for you, man. Let's see how this works. Pretty cool. Boy and his toys. Batteries worked, so that's what I wanted to try. Anyway, I got that at Savi's in Disneyland. There's the new Galaxy's Edge Star Wars. and you can actually build your own lightsaber. That's what I got there, right there, custom built lightsaber. And it's not a toy. I mean, it's not something you would find at Toys R Us or in the mall. That is all metal. That's all metal. It's heavy. It's really meant as a display piece. And so I got it. As you can see, there's a few other Star Wars themed stuff around. Let me say hello to a few people. I'm actually working with a new light. I got this light here from Costco, and I'm seeing if it works and what you guys think of how the light is coming out. Is it too bright? Is it, that sort of thing. Um, Let me say hello to a few things. I'm a little scatterbrained right now, and I hope you forgive me. So I'm now paying attention to you. South Florida, DCL, thank you so much for being in the house. I really appreciate that. I used to live in Florida, by the way. I used to live in the Clearwater, Largo area. And I'm hoping one day to move back if I can find a job. I'd even consider moving to the Orlando area, give or take a few miles. Geo 321 in the house. Country Prepper, Mr. Glock 23 in the house. I guess he's going through a name transition. Mr. Glock 23. Thank you so much for being here. Just add silver. Thank you so much. Mr. Billionaire. Folks, we have a billionaire in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Couch Potatoes. Let's say Big Rouge. Thank you, Bond 007. Stephen Parsons, somebody who's been a subscriber, as well as Big K Rouge, for quite some time. Just add silver. Brian Jones, what's up, man? Been a little while since I've tuned in. Hope all has been well. Love the content. Thank you so much. And if you haven't noticed, I've actually been really trying to put out more silver videos. Whenever I do, I just get beat up when I stop putting out when I put out a little bit of political. I get a little, when I put out political videos, I tend to get beat up a little bit. And sometimes, this doesn't hurt, but do it for an hour and it hurts. So it's like, yeah, I can handle a few emails. Hey, we hate your political opinions, blah, 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 blah. And after a while, though, it's like, gosh, all right, I'm losing subscribers, and I don't want to do that. So I'm still going to continue with the political videos, but I'm trying to incorporate a little bit more silver to be fair to the people who subscribe to me, for that matter. And speaking of silver, somebody had sent me, and I know some of you have seen this already. Let me try to cover it up so the focus. That's a red dragon there, folks. It's a queen's beast. It's the rear end. It's the rear end of a queen's beast. The queen's beast. It's her ass, is what I'm trying to say. Now the plastic is scratched. If you see, the plastic is what is scratched. I guarantee you that coin is not scratched. It's in that plastic capsule. And what else do I have? And this is Queen Anne's Revenge. This is a Queen Anne's Revenge. It's the black flag, Blackbeard's 1 ounce point. That's 4 9s. I'm going to see if you can see that. Let's see if I can see that. You'll see the pirate ship there. It's a beautiful coin. Beautiful coin. It's, you can barely see the ship in the water. And her ugly mug. And you ever see her on television? She looks like a bitter freaking woman. How do you live the life that you have and look so nasty and mean? I mean, gosh, man, she looks so judgmental. You take a look at her, she looks like she doesn't like nothing. God, if I had her life, if I had a fraction of her her, I should say, wealth, not her life, not her life. If I had a fraction of her resources, I'd be a very happy man. Anyway, Country Prepper, thank you. Who else is here? Uh, Brian Jones, thank you so much for your comment. Volume is low. Let me see if I can correct that, folks. I know there was a trick to get into the microphone settings. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'm working it. I'm working it. I'm working it. Let's take a look. Microphone. Let's see. Where is the damn microphone settings on this thing? Alrighty. Why do I get the feeling I'm just screwing up here? All right. Windows 7 microphone. Let's do a search. System settings. Here we are. That's voice speed. Let's see, come on, come on. Where the hell is voice volume? That is odd. Well, if anybody knows, post it on the bottom. I'm in Windows 10. Let's see. I knew where it was. Let's see, microphone volume. It's in the sound thing. Silver's dropped. Good time to buy. Yeah, it is. I'm also hoping that cryptocurrency drops. People don't like that. People don't like that. All right, am I coming in any louder right now? Just give me a yes or no. Any louder right now? Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. Am I coming in any louder? Okay, so Don Andre says yes. Okay, I'll take your word for it. All right, good. Thank you. And I appreciate that when folks say something's not right. I try to fix it. So let me continue saying hello to people. I can't seem to do anything right now. Let me make sure nothing's on me. Let me show you this lamp I got. Try to do this. I'm going to try to do it. Look at this thing. Can you folks see that? I got this at Costco. I'm also using it for lighting. Now, granted, the light is properly blown out. Blown out means overexposed in the camera, in camera terms. But look at this thing. It's really cool. So I'm using this. I'm experimenting with it. And hopefully that I don't have to go out and buy studio lighting. The studio lighting is kind of pricey. You know, you're not just talking about the light. You're talking about stands and umbrellas and all kinds of crap. So what else is going on here? Yeah, it's a pretty, yeah, it is nice. It's sweet. It's sweet. I can change the color of that base and everything. It was like 29 bucks. But you go to studio lightings, the light itself is cheap, but then you got to get these stands. You know, you got to get the tripods and whatnot. And then you really need two of them and sometimes a third. So, okay, Mr. Arm One, thank you. Boring Gearhead, thank you. Dan, very cool. Uh, Dalnado Trumpas, thank you so much for being here. Any good questions, anybody? JP Morgan going down, hopefully. Tyler Stern, what a show off. Much love. Oh, you're talking about the lightsaber? Yeah, it's how I keep everybody in my family in line. I start cutting limbs off. MK Ultra, silver under 17 right now. Great time to buy. I'm telling you, I think I'm going to make a purchase in a few days here. Believe it or not, um, I want to get some in before Christmas and hand them out for Christmas presents. Um, I'm that's what I'm handing out. If they don't like it, oh well, go buy yourself a freaking PlayStation. $400 PlayStation. I'm not buying it. Let's see. MK Ultra, thanks for being here. Brett 61008, thank you. Big Worm. Yeah, I am a little bit tired, and that was by Dan. Let me see if I can adjust the light. You're a billionaire, Mr. Billionaire. I'm a billionaire. Well, can you spare a million? Dan, thank you. I am a little tired. And it doesn't help that I didn't shave. You know what I'm saying? That didn't help. Um, Latin Stacker. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Lord Humongous. All right, millennial plastic stacker. That Queen Anne Revenge is sweet, and it is nice. It is a nice coin. Thank you so much. Um, Rockin' Rod. I just got all 8 of the Queen's B series. I gotta work on that. And I'm thinking about getting a frame that you can actually put them in and hang them up. Timothy Mack. The fire drake of the northern mountains is here. Thank you so much. He's talking to the Lord Humongous. I'm taking credit for that. Lizard Queen. I love collecting Lizard Queen's head. I gotta see what you're talking about. Lizard Queen. I never seen that before. Maynard Wellman. Sounds good on my end. Pristine. Green. Thank you. Who else is here? I hate when I do that. I'll see. I'll actually scroll down and scroll down too far and lose my spot. Um, Timothy Mack, we'll be buying another 10 ounces of silver next week. If you can, silver's down right now, according to my very good subscribers here. You might want to do it now, okay? And yeah. Um, who else? Just add silver. Janavel 1655. Who else? What's up? Yeah, Mr. Stankin, and what cryptos you buying now? So I'm thinking about just getting a little bit of Bitcoin. That's all. I'll normally throw $50 a month at it. Is what I've been doing. Um, I like Digibyte and I like Theta. I'm having a hard time finding any Theta out there. I might reach out to somebody who can get Theta and send them a PayPal and have them buy me some Theta. But because I can't seem to get it. But yeah, right now it's just going to be like $50 worth of Bitcoin. Tom from the Bronx. So audio's still not good according to Tom. He's in the Bronx. Maybe, Tom, it's because you can't hear it through all that gunfire. I love the Bronx. Did you know I used to live there? Yeah, that's right. I used to live at 581 Timpson. What was that, the South Bronx? I then moved to 1616 Walton Avenue. That was right by the Grand Concourse. I love New York, dude. I love New York. Thank you so much, by the way, Tom, for being here. I love New Yorkers. Um, Cryptos has taken a whipping last week. That is good because just like silver, it's the same strategy. I don't want freaking cryptos to go up while I'm accumulating. Do you want to you're accumulating silver right now? Do you want silver to go skyrocket? You can't afford to buy it if it did. Buy it low, folks. Buy it low. Buy low, sell high. Beans, bullets, and bullion. Dave Simmons in the house. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. What was your total purchase price? Nice house. What was your total I don't know what you're talking about. Nice house. I didn't show anybody my house. I just showed you an angle towards the lamp. Um, Hey, buddy, nice to see you again. Let me see. Latin Stacker, Darrell Woodward. Hello, tuning in from Australia. Wow, that's so cool. That is really cool, actually. Arm One and Tyler Stern, Dems need overthrown by We the People. Absolutely, but I can't talk about that on YouTube because then I'll get a knock on the door. Are you the overtaxed taxpayer? We're with the FBI. We're investigating a complaint. I don't need that coming down on me. I know what needs to happen. I think we all deep inside know what needs to happen once our rights are truly infringed upon. Just saying. Greg Puno, what fraction income per month towards emergency savings and metals? Well, it varies. It's a variation, of what bills are due that month. So I try to put away at least 10%, 15% because I'll be honest with you, I got a lot of financial obligations like a mortgage, car payments, need electricity, that sort of thing. So it all depends. And try to make yourself, try to have a goal, but don't beat yourself up if you can't meet your own goal every month. If you have a goal of 20% and you're able to do it once or twice and then you can only do 10%, hey, don't sweat it. Don't beat yourself up. I can guarantee you, even your 10%, even your 5% is probably more than your next door neighbors are doing. They're living large, and living large is very expensive. Overtech, send me one of those Berkey water filters for Christmas. Lord, you know how much those Berkey water filters are? Holy crap. They last a long time, but they're expensive. Just add silver. I'm a thousandaire and it's all in silver. Amen, brother. Amen. I'm tired of using my handkerchief to filter water in the wasteland. So use a sock. Use some dirty underwear. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Lord, though, Lord, you monks, you need to try a Berkey. If you don't have one, try a Berkey water filter. You'll be really happy. What do you think about Jamboli on Lego stackables? I saw those. I think they're cool, but as a kid, I was really never into Legos that much. But I think they're cool that you can stack them. I think they're just a novelty. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ask me, I'm going to give you an honest opinion. I don't give good reviews to everything just to get on the right side of people. That you see some of these YouTube sites and they're always reviewing something. They're always reviewing something. Never have a bad word to say about anything. Never have a bad word to say about any product they're reviewing. Oh, I just got this in the mail. I'm going to do a review on it. Yeah, it looks good to me. Go out and buy one. That's how you ask me what something is, and I don't like it. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm going to say what it is. So, Jan Evel, I know. I was a cop in, you are. I don't know what you're saying there. I was a cop in, you are. Um, hmm. I was a cop in the Bronx. You are under arrest. I don't know what he's saying there, but my brother from the Bronx. Let's see. Buy low. That's right. Billy Blanco from the Bronx. Da Bronx. Christopher Patterson. How low can you go? Okay, thank you. Big oily guy. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Devore, not the Bronx, but hi from Munich. Hello, economic stacker, always lurking, always lurking. Let's see, Julius Stryker, he just retracted his message. In my personal opinion, I think it's a great time to buy artificial intelligence stock. In my opinion, a couple of penny stocks out there for IA. You might be right. Timothy Mack, I don't have the fiat to convert into silver right now. I need to wait for my next paycheck. Go for it, dude. City Folk Gardening, I bought 10 ounces today and a new toy. Today was a good day. Keep stacking guns and bullets. Hey, so what was your new toy, City Folk? You freaking just throw the bait in the water and you don't even tell us? I bought 10 ounces today and a new toy. What was your new toy, dude? Come on, share. You're going to share, share. Found a local coin shop by my house. He charges me $2.50 over spot. A month later, I go back and he charged me $5 over spot. What a ripoff. Did you ask him why? I'm curious why. And there's times you're going to get a better deal. I told you my tips. I made a video about this on how to buy from a coin shop. Do you remember that? You just don't walk in there and ask him how much does he want for this coin. Hey, what do you want for the coin on the shelf there, you know, in the glass case? How much you want for it? No. You go in there and you tell them, you ask a question, and it's not to show him that you're stupid. The question is actually reverse psychology to tell him you know what you're talking about. I told you, if you go into a local coin shop, always ask. Whether you know it or not, it's irrelevant. We're playing psychology here. You walk in there, what is the spot price? That's going to instantly tell him you know what you're doing. And he's going to be less apt to rip you off, to take advantage of you. It beats going in there and say, hey, you better not try to rip me off. I know what I'm doing. I know about silver. No, because then that's going to put him on the defensive and maybe not like you, and then really try to put one up in you. Always go in there. Always. I do it to this day. Walk in there. I'm very friendly. Hey, folks, what's the spot price? Oh, okay. And then start looking in the cases. Trust me. Always ask that question. Okay. How much is my mortgage a month? Well, Lord, it's none of your business. It's a lot of money. Let's put it that way. It's a lot of money. Ross Carpenter, it's 2:30, and what the hell am I doing? What the F am I doing is what he's saying. Probably is not impressed with the video today because I really don't have much to talk about. I'm just kind of looking at your questions and whatnot. Your area. Okay. Your neighborhood. Yeah, I used to go to PS 70 in the Bronx when I lived off of Walton. PS 70, but it was also known back in the day as CES 70. And what was it? PS 62. Was it PS 62? I think it was. Or PS 63? PS 62, I think. This is early 70s. Early 70s. Your precinct. Yeah, I know about the precinct. Excuse me. Paul Taylor, thank you for being here. And Iron Duke, thank you. Let's see, City Folk. Okay, he got a a Smith & Wesson 40 caliber rifle. Awesome, awesome, nice. You know, I want to get myself one of these days, a lever action rifle. One of these days. One of these days. Daryl Woodward, know the spot price beforehand. That's not the point. I think you're missing the point. Well, I think maybe I understand you. Of course, you need to know the spot price before you walk into a local coin shop. That goes for without saying. It's kind of like going on a car lot. You should know the price of the car before you're walking on the car lot and not just rely on the person that's going to give you his best price. So it goes without saying, but asking the spot price is more of a psychological thing. Silver monkey face, pumpkin ass humongous, punk ass humongous. Okay. Picked up 3 rolls of Mercury dimes. $60 a roll at a flea market today. Great deal. Yuki Susi. Hey, keep up the stacking on the dip. Thank you so much, and I know I butched up your name, and I meant no disrespect. Um, Acceleration rules. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Oh, by the way, folks, speaking of Christmas, I'll be going to California again starting this Monday on business travel. I'll be gone till about the 21st. I will try to do some videos there or even some live streams there from my hotel room. Just saying, I'll be away starting this Monday. California, Oxnard. Devour. Do you guys feel safe with all the guns out there? Hard to understand for somebody in Germany. I feel safe. I feel safe. It's the people I'm concerned about, not the guns. See, I've looked at my gun safe. I snuck upon it at night, 1 or 2 in the morning, to see if they were going out on the town and getting drunk and causing mischief. My guns never seem to walk away. They don't do anything on their own. It's the people. And frankly, if there was no guns, the people would find another tool to do harm. It's not guns that I fear, it's people, which is the main reason I keep guns. Tourist Tracker 41 Magnum. Nice. It's not a bad video, not hating it. Haha, I'm Scottish and really don't know anything about gold or silver, just have real estate. Real estate is good. There's nothing wrong with real estate, Ross. I hope you do buy some silver though. Get a little precious metals and put it away in a safe somewhere. It's better than the cash that the government's giving you. Buenos dias. Humbly entering the house. Thank you so much for being here, Buenos dias. Okay, I need to clarify this constitutional junk silver thing. I always get questions, and this one's from JW. Do I buy constitutional or junk silver? Absolutely not. I don't buy it, but that doesn't mean I don't collect it. If I find it, if one is gifted to me, yes, I hold on to it as though it was pure silver. But I don't buy it. If I'm going to buy it, I'll buy something that's pure, a pure coin. Um, it doesn't mean you're wrong and I'm right. It doesn't mean I'm wrong and you're right. It's just my preference of what I want to buy. I just buy 3 9s or 4 9 silver. That's it. I don't buy copper. I don't buy sterling silver. I just don't buy constitutional silver. Again, if I find it, I keep it. I don't waste it. I don't spend it. Just letting you know where I'm coming from. Thank you so much for that question, JW, and thank you so much for being in the house. Monkey face hammers, okay. The banana on the wall fetched millions. Dazed and confused. Hello, dazed and confused. Big bank, little bank. What's up, everybody? He's in the house. Uh, yeah, I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. If everybody here can just give me a thumbs up, I really would appreciate it. You know, just it's not like I'm asking to borrow your freaking car. Give me a thumbs up. So, where's the best place to buy silver, and what is the projected return of investment in the future? Well, I don't know. You know, what is the future? In future is infinite, infinity. So I can't answer that. Best place, in my opinion, is online. Going directly to reputable coin dealers. I like APMEX, Providence, JM Bullion. They're the best places. Second best, and actually I would tie it for best. A tie is your local coin shops. Go in there. Sometimes you can get a good deal. Get instant gratification if that's what you're looking for. You can get it that day, is what I mean. So local coin shops and your online retailers that are reputable. I'm not sending you to Craigslist and I'm not sending you to eBay. JM Bullion, Provident Metals, APMEX, and there's a few more. And your local coin shop, providing that they have it. I did not say pawn shop, although you can get some nice silver there, but they're more. See, pawn shops are used to dealing with people in desperation. You know, the meth addicts come in, people who are hard up for money, and the pawn shops take advantage of those type of people. You come walking in, they're going to assume that you're one of those type of people. You might not get as good as a deal as what I'm saying at a pawn shop. So I would put pawn shops second or third in the list. Okay. In addition, that goes for selling. Pawn shops are going to lowball you. Just saying. Thank you. That was a good question, though. I really appreciate questions. So, do you still add silver to your? Do you still add silver, or do you think you are satisfied with the amount you have? How do you stack? Basically, is what I'm asking. So I am never satisfied with the amount of silver I have. Now I have come to a conclusion. Silver. When I get enough silver, I'm gonna switch over to gold. Bronze takes up a lot of room to acquire this much. That's an analogy. This much wealth takes a lot of bronze. I'm sorry, not bronze, copper. Takes a lot of copper. And the more valuable your precious metal is, the less room it takes up. Well, gold takes up very little room. And the, the, the value, the wealth it holds in that little space is just awesome. So I think I got enough silver. I think I really want to get about another 100 ounces or so, and I'm going to switch over to some gold, is what I'm trying to say. Roan Bear in the house, thank you. Thank you so much. I want to clarify something, and I'm not trying to talk down to anybody. So we always say that 0.999 and 4 nines. We always say they're not pure. Well, when you add it to alloys, that's a correct statement. But every coin that's 0.999 or 4 nines, and this goes for gold too, has 1 full ounce of pure gold or silver in it. Where it loses its purity is the alloys in which they add to it in order to make the coin a little bit more durable. So when I hear that there's not pure silver in it, it starts off with pure silver and then they add the alloys. That's why it always weighs a little bit more than 31 grams, folks. Just saying. I got into a conversation with the guy at my local coin shop. He's like, There's pure gold in there. It's just that the gold is soft. They need to add alloys. Now, yes, once they add the alloys and metals mix in the freaking furnace or wherever the hell, yeah, then it's not pure, but it's just a fraction. It's just a real fraction. Um, let's see who else here. Ross Carpenter, thank you again for being here. Lord Humongous, add silver, so it takes up too much space. Yeah, but it's highly manipulated. Silver is actually more manipulated than gold, and people are really thinking that gold is going to be the one that skyrockets. Okay, the imperceptible difference at the small scale. Most local dealers will pay the same what saying whether it's 3 or 4 nines, unless you have metric tons and yeah, I can see what you're saying. And then that fraction adds up if you have a freaking metric ton of silver. You're absolutely correct. Um, okay, what about ammo? Do you have a set number of how much you feel you should have stored away, firearm by firearm? Yes, I do. So I set a goal of 1,000 rounds per weapon, with the exception of my 22 LR long range. That I try to get as much as I can. First of all, the ammo's cheap for 22, so I get 2,000, 3,000 rounds of 22 LR long rifle or whatever they call it. Not long range, long rifle. Sliffer the Sky Dragon, thanks Rome Bear for replying. Just add silver. Solar panels, iPhones, computers, they all require the precious metal. Well, folks, 3,000 rounds per gun. That's a little bit more than I think I'll ever need. Um, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having 3,000 rounds per gun. Don't get me wrong. But I can see having like 3,000 rounds of 22 LR. But that's a lot of ammo right there. That's a lot of money. Brent Brumley, we were just all talking about you, complaining that you were late. This is unforgiven behavior. It will not be acceptable next time, and next time we will send you to the principal's office. Thank you so much for being in the house, Brent Brumley. Big oily guy, you're excused, Brent. Exactly. Next time, though, we will cane you. We'll tie you to a tree, and we will cane you. Might need to trade good as gold. I see what you're saying. Yeah, 3,000 rounds. Yeah, you got room for trading. I no, there ain't nothing wrong with your logic. I did a count. I'm up to 9,000 ounces in my personal collection, semi-new numismatic. My bulk silver, I got 5 1,000 ounce bars buried in deep storage. That's pretty amazing. I plan on stacking 2 more years hard, then save cash to buy real estate. You see silver or gold doing better in 5 years? Yeah, I absolutely do. I actually have seen it do better in the last 6 or 7 months. Remember, it was, what was it? $14, 14.25 for the longest time. Then it jumped up to 18 or 19 or 18, somewhere in there. Now it took a little step or two back. It's going up, trust me. At least it's not at 14 anymore. So those who bought at 14, you made a profit already. More of a profit than you would have made had you put that money in you know, uh, JP Morgan's bank savings account. Ooh, you're going to get rich putting the money in your savings account. I Janaville, it's not that I don't like junk silver. I love it. As I mentioned, if I find it, if I get it when paying for something in change, if someone gives me it, I keep it. I treat it as precious as these. I prefer. This is a purchasing uh, preference. This is a purchasing preference. I rather buy something that's close to pure, is what I'm trying to say. It's easier for me to count. I can just go through, okay, 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce. Okay, that box has 500 ounces. That box has 500 ounces. But then I have this freaking bag of junk silver. I got to go through each and every one. Okay, it's this is a quarter. It's pretty worn down quarter. Put it on the scale. Try to estimate its weight, and then trying to get a total weight of all your freaking junk silver. It's a pain in the ass to me. It really is. That's all I'm saying. I love it. I keep it. I don't buy it. What type of gold do you plan to stack? Well, rounds. I wanna, my goal is to one day have, I'll start off with maybe quarter or half ounce coins. Maple leaves and the same mythology that I've used with the silver. I started out with eagles and maples. That's my primary stack. And I'll do the same with gold. But I'll probably start small, like quarter, half ounce coins. Easier for me to buy, that sort of thing. One of these days, I would like to own that buffalo, that gold 1 ounce buffalo. One of these days, but it's expensive. It's 1,300 bucks and change. Rumpelstiltskin. Well, there's a name I have not seen in a while. Thank you so much for being here. 1% interest. Ooh. Those who purchase 14, this at $14 an ounce. What was it, 4, 5, 6 months ago? You've already made a profit. You've already made a profit. Fury, Road Stacker. I know you do cryptos, but do you buy any stocks? Well, I have a 401k, and that's where all my stocks are. Um, that's it for now. That is it. Let's see, David Corona, you see silver trading at 1,000 ounce? No, not no, and I never said that. I do see it trading for 150 someday. I definitely do, but 1,000, no, not before I die. Let me just clarify that. Maybe after I'm dead. My wallet says silver also, rock and rod. uh, First gold was a Buffalo MS-70 income tax. Yeah, that's a beautiful flipping coin, isn't it? Um, Gold bars are sweet. Yeah, gold bars, and that's by Lord Humongous. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, Eagles, Sunshine. Yeah, that's just to add silver. Sod '01 is America and the West in general in the looting phase of civilized decline. Hmm. Uh, is America and the West in general in the looting phase of civilization decline? No, but I will say I believe it's in morale decline. Absolutely. A couple of Morgan gold dollars. That is something I've never even seen. Rumpelstiltskin, thank you so much for being here again. Chris Johnson, why not own stocks? That way you give you cash flow. If your gold silver stays low for 15 years, how will you retire? It's a savings account, but I see your point. I see your point. So anyway, folks, I am going to probably take off. I'll probably do another live stream tomorrow. Yes, I will do one tomorrow. But I got to run. I think my wife wants to wrap up some Christmas presents. You're not getting any younger, Overtax. Me either. I hear you, man. Just watch how much Monet in Revo Market. Silver Game of Thrones. Yeah, so I, like I said, I do have stocks, but it's in a 401k. It's under a 401k umbrella. So I'm just reading some of the comments. I do appreciate it, folks. I gotta run, and all I ask of you, just give me a thumbs up. Maybe come back after this video is posted, and only takes about 15 minutes after I hit the end video button. There's a button right there that says end stream. Come back, leave a comment. I'd appreciate it all. There's a few names I haven't seen here in quite some while. Hit the little bell icon. That'll notify you when I'm going live. Normally, it'll notify you about 60 seconds, 2 minutes before I go live. Notifies you every time I put out a new video. Again, I am trying to put out more silver videos. But anyway, you folks have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Adios. I'll be back. Oh, one more time. One more time. May the force be with you. I got to see if I'm centered in there. Is that cool or what? Anyway, folks, take care of yourself.